Here at this desk, a lot of decisions are made for the City of Hickory by Hickory City Council. And there's an integral person who's been a part of many of those decisions since 1983, and that is Councilman Bruce Meisner. Thank you for being with us, Bruce.
Thank you, Dana.
Well, tell us, so you are retiring in November from City Council, and you have been a part of the City of Hickory and making decisions for the City of Hickory for a very long time. So tell us a little bit about some of those major things you've seen for the City of Hickory over those years.
Sure, and just kind of looking around, talking about major accomplishments and things that I've maybe impacted. I happened to look and see my nameplate. I've saved the city on name tags for council people because they haven't had to take new name tags.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm. So
that's great.
That's been very much an accomplishment of mine. We've had some very contentious issues here at the council. Certainly Lowe's Hardware was one, Bell Hollow was one, the widening of 127. Lowe's Hardware was probably, I was really involved in that. I did a lot of background work, talked to fire because it was very passionate. So I got really involved in that. Did a lot of background work, like I said, and yeah, that was, and you know, we were a vote away from that not happening, and that impacted probably $15 million worth of economic development in that two-block area. So that was big. 127 widening. We were really worried about how the impact of the four-lane road was going to be through the historic district. We added new historic lights, we planted trees, and I really think that that's certainly hasn't affected adversely any property values going through there, and it looks real well. So I think we've had some contentious things, but we've had some real growth periods. And accomplishments, I have to give it to the citizens of Hickory. In 1988, the citizens passed the water bond, and we have, Tuesday night I asked Chuck Hansen, the Public Works, we have a water capacity of 32 million gallons, and we're right now using 12 to 13 million gallons. So we've got potential for way into the 2050s.
Which is great. You all have set that up to bring more economic development to the city because of that.
And we're now a regional water issue. And I've served with 19 council members, and I remember Glenn Hilton, the late Glenn Hilton, was a very good friend of mine, and he told me that don't ever forget the golden rule. And his purpose in that, he said, Bruce, water is gold, and he who has the gold rules. And so that's kind of been my mantra. My 32 years is to keep the city, and it keeps our citizens' rates down too, our water rates down. Also, the citizens came through this past year on their economic development and transportation bonds. Definitely. And we'll see the fruits of that labor probably over the next 10, 15 years.
And we're looking forward to that. Speaking of that, so talk to the future. Now that you're going to be leaving City Council and you're going to be living as a citizen, as you have been, but what do you see the outlook for Hickory, and what would you like to see being left for Hickory for the future?
Well, I think we had, I think the Lake Hickory was dammed in the 20s, and it's taken almost 100 years for us to say, hey, we got this great resource here. Why don't we take advantage of it? So with what the Lackeys project is doing at Geithner Park, and then we're connecting that with 321 with waterways, gateways, beautiful lighted brick walkways over the lake, around the lake. I think it's really going to enhance Hickory. Development, certainly, 127 is continually be developed, Springs Road. We've got our business park. And the outlook's really be what the great work that the Meglock and the Neals and Johnny Moretz have done to the mills.
Yes, what a great district area.
Oh, it's a wonderful area, and it's right at the entranceway to Lenoir-Rhine College. Certainly, Lenoir-Rhine College is,
University.
University. I go back to my days there. Has had a great impact, and they have been flourishing as a city of Hickory.
They have. I think we're very fortunate to have that great partnership with Lenoir-Rhine University, as well as the people who have come in and wanted to develop those mills. We've seen some great transformations happening, and I think thanks to you and City Council, we're going to continue to see that happening with these bonds and the things that we're doing. So we appreciate all the things that you've done for us. It's been a wonderful 30-some years, right?
Yes, it has.
And now hopefully you'll get to enjoy your retirement.
I will. I'm excited about that. I've got a big stake here. My mother's here. My daughter and son-in-law are here, 2 granddaughters here, so I've got a big stake here.
I'm sure you'll stay busy.
I will.
Well, we hope to see you back here at City Council in the future and being inputting as a citizen on the other side now.
I will. Thank you, Dana,
Bruce.
very much.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.